Hello, beautiful friends. Today I'm going to share a guided meditation on anxiety, tension, negative energy. We'll do a short guided meditation and release tension and anxiety. So take a moment to notice how you're feeling today. See if you can find a place to sit where you can sit up nice and tall with your back long. Imagine your back is long. And if you can have your feet touching something solid and flat, that's great. Perhaps you're sitting outside with your feet on the ground, or in your office with your feet on the ground. If you have short legs, perhaps your feet are on a cushion. Allow yourself to be sitting somewhere that's comfortable, where you can sit for a few minutes without thinking about whether your body is comfortable or not. And then, as you feel ready, close your eyes. Allow yourself to close your eyes and then take your attention to that space halfway between your eyes and then move it back to the center of the head. The center of the head is a place where you can go and sit in neutrality. Notice also that you have a grounding cord, a line of energy from the base of your spine to the center of the earth. And that line of energy is something that you create effortlessly, and it can be recreated at any time. You can imagine making it more solid or bigger or smaller, depending on what's going on in your day, in your life. We're constantly changing our grounding cords effortlessly based on what we need at any moment. So notice that you have one, and notice that you also have a space around you called an aura, where you keep your energy. It usually goes around 2 or 3 feet in each direction, so it looks a bit like the shape of an egg. And this is a place for your unique energy. Your own energy is as unique as a thumbprint, and your energy works best in your space. So notice your aura. Notice if it seems like maybe there's energy in your aura that is not yours. Maybe some other things snuck in. And notice that if you can have an awareness of what snuck in, or that something feels like it's just not quite right, you can set the intention to let that energy move out of your aura and down through the grounding cord into the earth. And it can be easy, gentle, without effort. Imagine you're allowing that to happen. You're allowing anything that doesn't belong to move out of your space through the grounding cord, knowing that as it returns to the center of the earth knows what to do with it. It can neutralize it and get it back to its rightful place. Notice again that your attention is on the center of your head. And notice that probably your attention is drifting some. So when you notice your attention drifting, bring it back to the center of the head without any judgment. Just bring it back and bring it back again and bring it back again as you need to. And the breath is generally considered a really great thing to draw your attention towards when you are having a distracted day. We always need to breathe. So taking your attention to your breath and allowing your breath to be just a little bit longer is very powerful. Notice now if there's any anxiety in your space. Do you feel something in your physical body or in your energetic space when you hear me say anxiety? Allow that to move down the grounding cord and out of your space also, if it feels safe to release it. Anxiety could be coming into your space right now from so many different things. The world is in transition. There's a lot going on, a lot to worry about, a lot to think about. Notice that you can take these few minutes to let that go, knowing that you can pick it right back up when you're ready, and that taking a few minutes to not be anxious and to bring in something else can be so healing for you and everyone around you. Notice now what comes up when you hear me say tension. Is there tension hiding in your space or in your physical body? And if there is, imagine that you have the intention to let that go, gently and easily through the grounding cord back to the center of the earth. And notice what else comes up. Is there anything coming up that feels like it isn't yours or it isn't comfortable? Things that you're worried about, things that are not in your control, things that are causing anxiety or tension. Allow those thoughts to move out of your space as well, just for a few minutes. And now your space probably looks a little bit like an egg with a bunch of holes in it, or a piece of Swiss cheese. Imagine that you can, with intention, gently and easily pull into those open spaces that you created, whatever it is that you'd like to bring in place of anxiety, in place of tension. Welcome in a sense of gentleness and calm and peace, and allow it to be that easy. Allow it to just come in gently into your space, simply because you have the intention to bring it in. And let it fill up your space, your beautiful space. Have your attention in the center of your head. Take one more quick look around your aura. Notice how you're feeling. Notice if you're feeling more grounded and calm. And we're going to get ready to come out of the meditation now. So as you feel ready, go ahead and open your eyes. Take a moment to look around the room that you're in. Look at the four corners of the wall in front of you or the space in front of you. Perhaps wiggle around a little bit. I often will bend and touch the floor or just wiggle a little bit. Notice how it feels to do that. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Notice if just 10 minutes of sitting in your space and noticing what you need has allowed you to feel differently, perhaps calmer and more peaceful. Take another deep inhale and exhale. And I thank you so much for joining. Namaste.